The pandemic has caused unprecedented economic disruption in conjunction with the state of American business. So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce has released a new economic report on not only the outlook for it, but the challenges facing key industries across the country and in our state as well. Neil Bradley is the Executive VP and Chief Policy Officer for the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and he joins us now with more. Welcome, Neil.
Thanks for having me, Julie. It's a real pleasure.
Absolutely. Now, can you tell us about the results of the new economic report on the business outlook for recovery in 2021?
Absolutely. So what we did at the U.S. Chambers, we went out and surveyed 37 different industries. And we asked them, how are you doing today relative to pre-pandemic? And what we learned is it's really a tale of two economies. Half of those 37 industries told us that they're doing as well or better today than they were at this time last year before COVID. Of course, that means that the other half are doing worse. And in some instances, they are really struggling. Thinking particularly of the leisure and the hospitality industry, an industry I know that's really important there in Nevada. And, this is really borne out in the job numbers as well. There are 109,000 fewer jobs today in Nevada than there were last February. But half of those jobs that have been lost come from that leisure and hospitality industry. So the real key for 2021 is to help those struggling industries get back on their feet and then put together the building blocks for economic growth, infrastructure, workforce training, the kind of things that can help our entire economy get back on its feet and growing again.
Yeah, exactly. It is so we're so impacted here in Las Vegas. So what can local businesses in our state do to rally for recovery post-pandemic?
Well, the key is to get to post-pandemic, right? And so that's why it was really so important that we really turbocharge the vaccination process. We get people vaccinated. That way we can get back to traveling, to going to restaurants and bars and live events again. And, we're really optimistic at the U.S. Chamber that if we do this right, we can be really fully reopened this summer and as we head in to the fall. But in the meantime, we can help our local businesses. We can ourselves shop local, spend our money there at home, but we can also make sure that those small businesses that are struggling, that they get access to the programs that have been set up just for them. Congress did come through with a pandemic relief bill at the end of the year. Those are new forgivable loans through the Paycheck Protection Program, new refundable tax credits for small businesses. These are the kind of things that small businesses can access right now to make sure that they can make it into the summer and into the fall.
Are there any other ways that business can work with the Biden administration to get things done on issues including infrastructure, immigration, and the workforce?
Well, you've picked really some of the key issues right there. And so, the key is we have a new administration. We also have a closely divided Congress. In the Senate, there are 50 Republicans and 50 Democrats. It doesn't get any closer than 50-50. So the key is bipartisanship. Republicans and Democrats are going to have to work together. We've created some expectations on our part, and we think the business community should demand that the new administration, the new Congress, get an infrastructure bill done by the 4th of July. We've had great conversations with the Biden administration and congressional leaders about getting this done. And one of the things that we're doing is we're convening those Republicans and Democrats at the same table. Of course, being 2021, it's a virtual table, but at the same table and saying, how are you going to work together? How are you going to put politics aside? Will you get us an infrastructure bill by the 4th of July? Will you put more money into job training programs? If you do those type of things, we can really get this economy back on track.
Absolutely. Well, where can we go for more information?
So great question. For more information on the economic study or these resources that are available for small businesses, go to uschamber.com. That is uschamber.com.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, again, for more information and support for your local business, head to the website on your screen. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.